Gordon is here, and she's going to talk about solidifying friendships. Please welcome her. I'm so happy we're talking about this. Okay, so this is a fun one, and when it comes to friendships, I know you put a huge value on them, I put a huge value on them, but they are difficult to create and connect, especially when you get to a certain age, I think.
Absolutely. Don't you find adult friendships are so different?
They are.
They're so different. Especially if people are moving around, it's even more tricky, and then like different life stage.
If you don't have your clan already in place, I think it's difficult to create that as an adult because you're not in school anymore. Maybe you get along with people you work with, maybe you don't, but the point of this segment is to talk about taking a regular friendship and putting it into the great friendship category.
Yes, we're going from good to great.
Yes.
We're going to from good to great friendships. So I always like to start with research. So this is interesting. You know, I think intuitively a lot of us, we just know that friendships are good for us, right? But stats tell us, and this is actually quite sad, that the amount of people that are actually now saying they have 0 close friendships has tripled in the last few decades.
So see, we're supposed to be more connected through technology, and we're less.
And we're
more lonely than ever before.
Absolutely. And I think actually, if anything, I think the social media thing has actually confused us.
Yeah.
Because, okay, we've got 500,000, 2,000 friends, but we don't have any connection. So, so intimacy, emotional intimacy is actually declining, but we know the benefits. You know, University of Texas actually found that close friendships, not only do they reduce stress, reduce anxiety, actually increase in terms of the emotional health. They've even talked in other research around boosting the immune system to help us protect from diseases. Like there's emotional and physical benefits. And yet the research consistently says that to really kind of get the health and happiness benefits that we want from friendships, we need 3 to 5.
You need 3 to 5 good close friends.
Really close friends. And if you kind of open it up a little bit with family, you can even say up to 15. But they even differentiate the research between close friendships and family.
Okay.
The family is important.
Yes.
But there is something different when you're choosing your friends. Is that interesting?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a different situation.
It's a different situation. So we need to really make that a priority.
Okay, so let's talk about how you actually do that. Like, what are the steps you can follow, or what should you be looking for in terms of establishing a great friendship?
So I love these segments because I think about my own life personally. I think about the clients that I actually work with at our counseling office. And there's a concept that I came up with called, I call it the right-hand friend.
Okay.
And I was working with a female client who is an executive. She was a business leader. She had a very hard time making friendships. And I said to her, you know, just when it was all over the phone, I said to her, I said, you know, who are like the people that you really connect to? Like, who's your right-hand friend? And she's like, what do you mean your right-hand friend? I'm like, because she's right-handed. I'm like, you know, when you write with your right hand, and I'm speaking to people who are right-handed, it's just easy, right? It flows. It's so easy. I can write with my left hand, but it takes a lot of effort. It's harder, right?
Yes.
And so intuitively, I said, who are the people in your life that are like your right hand? And she's like, and all of a sudden she started identifying them, and I came up with this idea that we all naturally gravitate towards certain people.
Yes.
Right? And that it's easy, it's effortless, it's energizing. We feel so good, right? And that's what I call like a right-hand friend. And so the second tip is really identifying who are the people that you would consider, like, for those of us who are right-handed, your right-hand friends, and if you're left-handed, your left-hand friends. And you identify, like, are they philanthropists? Are they stay-at-home moms? Are they business leaders? Are they, you know, are they creative? Like, who is your tribe?
Right.
Okay, and you intentionally actually start looking for your right hand. And what I like about it also is it kind of takes the pressure off that we should get along really well with everybody.
Right.
Right?
You know, that's
it's
not
kind
realistic.
of like, you know, it's just not realistic. Everyone, somebody laughed in this room. They're like, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. We don't have to get along with everybody. It doesn't come as easy to us.
Right. So make a list then. Be intentional about who those people, when you're with them, you feel your energy, the energy is good. You're energized. And you walk away feeling good about yourself. So now you know who they are.
Now you've kind of got your roadmap. So we're kind of like taking all the people, and we're kind of like, it's like a focusing game, right? So tip number 3 is then you want to be intentional about it. Yeah. And be intentional and reciprocate. So some people are natural, they're really good at being intentional, right? Other people are like, no, kind of wait for it to kind of happen for me. And I really encourage people, if this is important to you and we research it, it's good for us. You know, let's be intentional, but then we also want to make sure we reciprocate, because we probably all have those friends where we make the intention, you know, but they don't reciprocate. Right. So make sure that you're following through with the second step to it.
Okay, so you've said, okay, I kind of want this person to be in my close circle. Things are easy with them, so I am going to approach them to do something with me.
To do something with you.
And then if they don't reciprocate, then maybe they don't want to be in your close circle.
Maybe they don't want to be in your close circle. Maybe you initiate one more time.
Try again.
Try one more time. Yeah. And then you might want to back off, because you don't want to have a friendship that's imbalanced.
No.
You don't want to be doing all the work. It's not going to serve you at all.
Yeah.
So that's going to be kind of like tip number 3. 3. And the 4th tip, which is really fun, I call it the friendship accelerator.
Yeah.
All right. Friendship accelerator is you do a sleepover.
Oh, really?
Yes! You need a sleepover! Yes! You need a sleepover! You need a sleepover. So in my close circle of girlfriends, we do sleepovers once a month.
Once a month?
Once a month. That's awesome.
Where do you sleep? At a hotel
we
or
do
at each other's houses?
One of my girlfriends, she loves hotels. So she's like, let's go to this hotel. So she's always on the lookout for it. Isn't it funny? And then, or we do like, we might go to a cabin. We might go to somebody's house.
Yes.
Sometimes it's with the kids. Sometimes it's without the kids.
Okay.
But, you know, there's something, you feel like you're 16 again.
Yes.
Right? You feel like you're so young and you know, like just energy, like the energy with girlfriends when it's like 2 in the morning.
It's soul food. I mean,
soul food.
So the acceleration is that you are together for a whole night. And there's something that really sort of bonds a relationship when you do this. It's kind of like,
did you ever go to camp?
I didn't go to sleepaway camp.
You never went to sleepover camp? Okay, so
didn't.
sleepover camp, for anyone who's been, it is like a friendship accelerator because you're in a concentrated period of time.
Yes.
You're doing so much in such a short period of time. And so weekend retreats or going to a spa whole day or doing a sleepover, it's like a friendship accelerator. It's like you're packing it in. And as adults, it takes so much time. Well, we need creative ways to kind of accelerate the process.
Oh, I love that. So we do a trip, we do a girls' trip every year.
Okay.
But a sleepover once a month sounds awesome.
Oh, I know.
That sounds so fun because it's easy to do.
It's easy. It's inexpensive. You
don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to go anywhere if you've got kids. Like we will mix it up. We'll bring the kids, and the kids get a sleepover.
What do you do? Do you kick out your husbands and partners?
Sometimes.
Yeah, get out. Get out.
It's just, I don't know. It's different when the husbands are around.
It is.
You know, the conversation is a little bit more serious. You know, and it's. I mean, we love having the husbands. I want to be really clear. We love having the husbands, but it is a different energy level when it's just girlfriends.
It's hard to get into the nitty-gritty.
Yes.
You know, and they don't always understand all of what you want to discuss.
Yes.